All right, what's good, everybody? It is your stream host and partial commentator for today. Some call me Shin Pretzels, but today you can just call me Shaolin Pretzels. And welcome to Dragon Punch Online number 23, the Ohio FGC's premier online tournament series. If you guys are familiar, we are running Street Fighter V today here on the Shaolin Pretzels Twitch channel. We're also running overall in the general grand scheme of the tournament, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, Killer Instinct, Tekken 7, Multi-Blood, Dragon Ball Fighters, and new to the Dragon Punch Online lineup, King of Fighters 98, which apparently has like a 38 entry bracket. We've never had a bracket that big at Dragon Punch before, so I really hope that Genesis DC and all the folks managing the King of Fighters bracket have a really good first showing at DPO, because it seems like it's going to be absolutely incredible. But anyway, we're not here to talk about King of Fighters. We are here to talk about some good old Street Fighter number 5. But before we get started on today's bracket, I just want to give a couple of real quick mentions to some things that are going on in the Ohio FGC and the general stream community that we have fostered here. First of all, the giveaway. In case you are not familiar, to celebrate my Twitch channel surpassing 250 followers, disciples as I like to call them, I'm giving away 3 sets of Buttercade's snap out tools. If you've ever removed an arcade stick button from an arcade stick, you know how easy it is to just break those buttons. Like, the snaps on them can just be easily just pinched too far into the enclosure, they break, then they're loose whenever you try to play with them. It's just a horrible experience all around. These tools kind of circumvent that. They apply just enough pressure that you need to get them out of the stick, and then they just pop right out. It's glorious. I love them. I'm giving away 3 sets of these. Each set has a 24mm and a 30mm tool in them. And yeah, it's just my personal thanks from me to you, the viewers, for showing all the glorious support. So if you guys want to check out this giveaway, be sure to type in !giveaway in the chat, as Mr. RyanVile has done just a moment ago, and get access to this glorious, glorious opportunity. Speaking of opportunities, you get an opportunity to witness some beatdowns. Queen City Fights is hosting their Grudge Match series tomorrow on Sunday at 5 p.m. EST. We got $50 on the line and a bunch of heavy hitters. We're gonna have Mr. Mistopheles versus the holy Tony Baker, which you'll hear a lot more from later on today. And we also got Mr. Cruel on Raj versus Nitro Zonic 19. 2 names that I am semi-familiar with, semi-not familiar with. Either way, you guys are going to be in for a really fantastic show, so be sure to check out Queen City Fights tomorrow at twitch.tv/Queen City Fights. And I'll make sure to direct you guys their way once everything's all set and wrapped up over here. But anyway, that's enough talking about other things that aren't today's bracket. I would like to introduce to you guys, without any further delay, this week's commentators. So this week on the mic, we got the money match god, the holy Tony Baker, THCB, and Mr. Town Crier. So now we're just gonna undeaf myself so we can actually hear these two right now. All right, guys, you are live.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. New guy on the mic today. THCB, you might know me as the Holy Tony Baker. And then we have Town Crier. What's up, Town Crier?
Yeah, I'm here all the time. How's it going?
All Town Crier, all the time.
God, I wish I had a more reliable radio voice, because I'd use it all the time, but I just don't. So, same old, I'm here.
Oh, it's okay. I sound like I'm a little boring guy. Don't know what he's doing.
So anyway, let's talk about this bracket real quick. So we got
14 people so far. Not bad.
Yeah, we got a decent looking showing today. So notable names in the round 2 buys. We got One Life to Play, Hitman, Hornett, Corjam, and Shin Goon good representatives from a bunch of different portions of
doesn't have a bye
Cleveland.
anymore. Shin now plays Slink round 1 because someone joined late.
Curse you, late joiners. Anyway. So anyway, our two previous champions now have round 1 buys. One left to play Hitman and Corjam because they could very clearly need them. And then also in the bracket, we got a couple of new names, as I've seen both in the Twitch chat and also in the bracket as well. We got OldManBirdie, who's a newcomer, Gamer Hooves, who is also a notable newcomer. Yeah, I got you, Slink, and Super Saiyajin Seabass.
Yeah, a few of those being Cincinnati fighting game players. So Gamer Hooves is from around Cincy, Hornett's from Cincy,
Yeah.
pretty sure OldManBirdie's from Cincy, and a few of the others having pretty good representation from the multi-blood bracket. We've got Hamel, Slink, and Half, who are all pretty significant members of our multi-blood community. So happy to see them coming in and playing the game.
Oh yeah.
This game and Melty, to be perfectly honest, because that game's really fun to watch.
Right.
So should be an interesting bracket.
Yep, so
Seems Gamer Hooves is he's not from Cincy.
Yeah, he's from
a different part. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from a closer to Cincy than he is to anywhere else.
Closer to Columbus. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But what's interesting to note actually on the bracket too is since Hitman has been playing in the tournaments a lot, so he's actually seeded higher than Corjam currently. This is Corjam's first time back in like about a few weeks now. He's been on commentary otherwise, but now he's actually deciding to step up and get back into the swing of actually playing in bracket.
Yeah, he's been taking a break to run the brackets and be on commentary. But it'll be interesting to see what he plays today. He's been playing a lot of Seth in our lobbies and generally in ranked, so I'm wondering if we'll see the lore for anyone other than Hitman.
Well, he's confirming that he is playing Seth, so we will be seeing a lot of Seth today. But I don't know, maybe when things get tough, he might go back to Laura. But I don't know. He might stick to his guns today.
Yeah, he's been enjoying his time with Seth, so it's good to see him finally play a good character.
Oh yeah. Now, who I'm interested in seeing throughout the tournament is Goon, because Goon's been doing quite a bit. He's been doing quite a bit better as of late. He's really leveled up and whatnot. And Hornet's obviously going to be an interesting one. He's been a Ohio FGC
for Hornet.
Yeah, he's been a long time mainstay for Ohio FGC for a long time. So it's good to actually see him in the bracket today.
Yeah, Seth playing with the correct V trigger will be interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see because a lot of the Japan stuff they play. Generally play V skill 2 and V trigger 2.
That's
that
Nash and Orb, right?
Yeah. No. No, to use V trigger V skill 1. The sun.
Okay, so they use the pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling that V skill 2, V trigger 2 is probably the best.
Well, right now everybody's saying V skill it's V skill 2 and V trigger 1. V trigger 1 is the one with follow-ups to its special moves.
I think that one's, I don't know. I think the orb is just so powerful when used correctly.
The way people are looking at it right now, the orb is more or less like Urian's Aegis Reflector, only it's worse. Like you only get to use it once. It doesn't cover a lot of situations. It can't be used defensively like Seth or like Urian.
It's pretty much just like a guaranteed advantageous mix-up. or a
Right.
combo extension, but I don't know. I feel like the character just does a lot of good damage without its special move extensions, but maybe not. Hard to say.
All right. So it seems that we're gonna be having Too Sweet and Hatharo on stream right now.
So Ibuki versus... I actually don't know who half plays in this game.
A lot of Ryu.
Lots of
A lot of
Ryu? Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be an Ibuki. We're looking at possibly Ibuki versus Ryu.
Yeah, so we've got one of the trickier characters in this game in the form
One of the
Ibuki.
One of the famously considered B tier characters by Japan.
And probably the worst Shoto, which is Ryu.
Let's do this.
Yeah, it's a sad thing to see for that character, man. He's been getting knocked down ever since Street Fighter 2. No fireballs. You don't
mean-
like that.
It's just like every game, characters change. We've got new ones, etc. The Ryu's just old
He's
reliable. He does what he's supposed to and not much else.
All right, so now we're gonna get into game number 1. Ibuki versus Ryu. Too Sweet versus Hatharo. I'm interested to see how this plays out because Too Sweet's actually she's been working on a lot of her Ibuki play, so we'll see how well that transfers over to see if her training is paying off.
Yeah.
Start with some neutral. Gotta jump over, quite missed, but
Good combo from out to get the corner pressure. Ooh.
oh, sniped out that parachute.
There is no escape. You will be pressured. Ooh, but good jump.
Oh, I missed the combo though. First feature combo. Missed the end, but she still maintains corner pressure. Tharo's trying to fight his way out right now. Doing a real good job using the fireball. Oh, EX Air Kunai gets it right back in there, right back into the corner. Oh, throw pressure's going.
EXDP to get him out.
Said none of that. Ooh. None of that. He said none of that, and he takes the EXDP reversal for the win.
One of the worst Shotos, but has the ever reliable Shoto answer of
Yes.
EXDP.
Got his anti-air DPs on point 2.
Half is used to playing, I'd argue, a much faster game, so the reaction speed will most likely be on point. Good air to air.
Seems Too Sweet is actually trying to get in, but she's rushing it a little bit. Maybe slowing it down could help in this situation because Tharo's doing a really good job putting up a wall.
Yeah, just
He
letting
goes for
him
the jump
play
and a
that.
throw.
Yeah, just letting him play that defensive Ryu game.
You win.
Yeah, he's putting out fireballs, and it's kind of bugging Too Sweet quite a bit. So hopefully she can adjust and find her way in. Hopefully get things started for Ibuki. But for Hatharo, hopefully he can keep Ibuki out.
Yeah, that's pretty much seems to be the trend of this, with Ibuki trying to play the offense and Ryu trying to stay defensive, but it's pretty good jumping.
One interesting adjustment I'm seeing from Too Sweet is a lot of forward heavy kicks now. And that's an interesting option because it goes over Ryu's fireball when timed correctly. So
Yeah,
good option in this matchup.
just slowing the game down a little bit.
Seems to really getting a good mileage too. Tharo's back into the corner now. See how he fights his way out. He activates V trigger.
Can I walk up?
Says, I don't care. Oh, nice air throw. Good reaction.
Predictable.
Too Sweet taking that round of game 2.
Fight.
Got that. I don't actually know the frame data on that heavy kick.
I'm not sure of the actual like starter frame, but I do know it is -3 on block.
Yeah, but it's got to be hard to punish in general, just with how much movement she does.
Yeah, it used to be stronger in previous iterations of Street Fighter V, but they toned it down by adding some recovery on the width of it.
Ooh,
So she has to be careful with it properly. Hatharo working that corner now, and he gets the KO for round number 2.
Combo.
Now we're taking it in the final round.
Bar advantage for half.
Ooh, good throw. Good meaty. Nice little bit of trickery going on there.
And Nash doesn't get checked, and Ibuki's in his face.
Throw game is going.
Ooh, but the cross up jumping.
Now, if you saw in that exchange, she did 2 throws there and then waited there. Goes back to the first game when she tried that sequence and she got EXP'd in the face.
Yeah, it tries to get tricky with the shuriken there, and it's gonna be the end of game 2.
Unfortunately.
2.5. Good start by him.
Very good start. Hopefully Too Sweet can bring it back in the lower bracket. But, yeah, I like the play from Hatharo, making very good use of the fireball and taking advantage of a lot of shortcomings that T-Sweet had in terms of dealing with the jumps and jumping cross-ups and just trying to get in and whatnot. T-Sweet started to make some pretty good adjustments though, but it was just a little bit too late, and fortunately that's how it goes.
Yeah, just playing it slow, making sure that Ibuki stays playing Street Fighter to the best of his ability that he could force it.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job of that. So.
Yeah, very good.
Let's see. Who do we have?
Bracket will get updated.
Yeah, a lot of matches have just finished, but they're just now adding Kevin, so.
Okay.
So, for all of Hatharo's hard work, he now gets to play Corjam.
Yeah, he gets to play the Ohio FGC man himself. This is probably the brother of Corjam, honestly. No, I'm just kidding.
Cousin, brother, everyone but him is from Colorado. Apparently, I don't even remember the lore. It's insane.
Seeing the updates right now, RyanVile takes his first match. Yeah, RyanVile takes his first match 2-0 over IDK Just Caleb. SkyGuy moves on over Seabass.
And Shin Goon over Slink.
Yeah. So that'll be a good portion of our round 2 for winner side.
Yeah, the Melty boys have to finish up their bracket. So, be a pause on some of those matches, but apparently we have SkyGuy versus Goon.
That's going to be an interesting one because it's Akuma versus Zeku.
Yeah.
Two characters that are pretty strong this season. Zeku being the surprising one, considering not too long ago, probably about like a season or 2 back, he wasn't really looked at very favorably.
Yeah, I feel like he only started to get his real run of tournament success like a while before Evo last year.
Yeah,
he was always good, but he was underrepresented, I guess.
Yeah, Sanford Kelly was a big supporter of Zeku being very good. He's been like that from the start. He actually has been showing off to Zeku quite a bit in some first to 10 sets. And he's actually been doing really well. He played Rob TV actually not too long ago. I think it was yesterday or a couple days ago. He played, and that score was 10-7. It was 10-7 in Rob's favor. It was very close. They had played one previously, and Sanford took that one 10-5, but Rob was having some hardware difficulty, so they decided to run it back.
Yeah.
seems we got our combatants in the room now, and
Yeah,
they are ready to go.
What, Infectious and Big Bird who plays Zeku? Or Angry Bird who plays Zeku?
I never know which one is which, but
I'm pretty
it's
sure
one of the birds.
Bird.
Yeah, but yeah, Zeku this season has been picking up a lot of steam. Some people like to consider him the command grab character without a command grab because of how effective his throw game is.
Yeah.
But it seems, unless somebody's making an awkward pick, that should be who we see, Zeku versus Akuma.
I mean, SkyGuy used to play Nash.
He could bring him out. I mean, Nash is considered low tier, but hey, you know, some people make low tiers work. So it doesn't, can't be out of the realm of possibilities. But no, we
Guile.
actually do end up seeing Zeku. Zeku versus Guile. Hold on. What is going on here?
Goon has been playing a little bit of Guile recently, kind of playing off the strength he has of just
Yeah.
pretty much occupying the air game and stuffing jumpins. With the power of Shin Goon's hitbox, it's pretty hard to approach through the air.
Oh yeah. Seems right now, SkyGuy is trying to play the more defensive game, which is kind of odd
Which
considering
is hard to do.
it's kind of odd considering who he's facing. Guile, who's notorious for being a defensive powerhouse character.
Guile is historically one of the best defensive characters, and in Street Fighter V, there's no difference, except the fact that a well-played Guile can keep you in combo for pretty much as long as he'd like.
Missed attempt to go through the fireball right there. Goon getting the throw games going. Getting a slight life lead and deciding to play it cool right now. Missed the punish there though.
Good use of offside.
Doggy gets him in. See a V reversal there.
Ooh, oh, not off the
Oh wow.
here.
If that was V trigger 2, that would definitely have hit him there.
Yeah.
He clips him with the overhead though.
Round 2. Fight.
On the round 2. Shin Goon's favor right now. Gets the throw. Sides the meaty there. Nice anti-air.
Ooh,
Oh, the trickery. It's already starting.
in the corner. Yeah.
Oh, he says EX flash kick out. Pretty interesting to see SkyGuy trying to shoulder through the Sonic Booms. Considering Guile's Sonic Booms are actually really fast on recovery, so not a very reliable option to do. So we'll see if he
You're
adjusts
still
to
not
that.
getting, even if you do get through, you're still not getting much out of it.
Yeah. And Goon takes the first game with the throw.
That just ends it with
Guile wins.
So that puts Goon up 1-0 right now.
Yeah, no weird. I feel like Guile actually fits Goon's playstyle pretty well.
Yeah, it does. He's very patient in neutral, so you know he'll take his chances for his opportunities.
Round 1.
You know, whenever they come. We're on to game 2.
Often play it slow on the start, not fighting the flood.
Goon pushing the pace right now.
It's weird to see old Zeku have to work his way in. I feel like I'm just not quite used to it. Not being able to really take that much advantage of Graham in this matchup.
Yeah, it can be kind of rough for him in that sort of situation. It seems SkyGuy's having trouble getting in general.
It's the nature of the
Over to
beast,
Young.
man.
Ooh, the back throw, one of the most damaging in the game. He's getting his offense working. He's making his way back. But he's stuck in the corner. Oh, nice wall jump. Oh, he can take this if he goes in super. Yeah.
Yeah. Round 1 of game 2 to SkyGuy.
That was a well-timed wall jump. That saved him right there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he was in trouble dealing with Guile's V-trigger 1.
Now we've got Goon with a big meter advantage.
Yeah, it's unfortunate he had to spin the meter in order to win that round, but he's got another round to spare, so it's not a totally terrible idea.
The boom cancels the animal.
Yeah. Ooh, nice jump in. Pretty beefy combo there. Oh, wow. Right off the gate, ZX Sonic Boom.
Yeah, putting him out of range with a neutral jump is getting punished. It's good for Goon.
Decides to say the V-trigger activation. Oh, Goon activates his own V-trigger.
The cross up with the jab. Opting for not as flashy of a combo, but still quite effective as he takes Zeku all the way to the corner. Tries to find his way out, he hits. Cross up into below.
Yeah, nice covering with the lights there. Ooh, nice flash kick and reaction to the EX flip. He's got it.
That's what I'm saying. That is what I expect from Goon's Guile. It's those excellent on-point players.
Now, I'm curious if Goon with a pretty sizable life lead right now. He's controlling neutral game pretty well right now. Oh, SkyGuy is getting potentially started right here. Oh, but the EX flash kick says no to any sort of party starting.
Any amount of frames is enough. Flash kick.
So Goon takes that 2-0 over SkyGuy. That'll send SkyGuy down to the lower brackets. And
you've got to expect, you've got to expect he's gonna make a run. He's a pretty good player.
Yeah, he's a very strong player. One of the stronger ones in the scene for sure.
It's never quite easy to play against Guile.
Oh yeah. Guile's very much a wall character. He's one of the stronger characters as far as the zoning game goes in Street Fighter V. They did a lot.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying they did a lot to kind of make it a little bit less difficult for some characters to get in Street Fighter V. So to see a character like Guile actually shine and actually be pretty effective is pretty remarkable considering everything considered.
That character is just arguably just straight up terrifying. His V skill 2 conversions, those incredibly long combos he can do.
Yeah. But next up we have RyanVile versus Hornett. RyanVile a regular in the tournament, in the Dragon Punch Online tournaments, and Hornett, I believe he's a newcomer to the tournament.
He makes occasional appearances.
Oh, he makes occasional. Okay. We don't see him as frequently, but he has, as I said earlier, he has been around the fighting game scene for quite a long time. Roughly about the same time that I started. That was years ago. So.
Old man, got it.
Just as an aside, that Guile crouching jab is apparently Shin Goon's purposeful anti-cross-up anti-air. So, anti-air jabs firmly in the game plan for Shin Goon.
Yeah.
Round 1.
Since we got Hornett playing Lucia and RyanVile playing his tried and true Laura.
I don't think I've seen RyanVile play anything else. I mean, if you're wrong.
Yeah.
Hornett, I pretty much expected the Seth, but Lucia character that I think is starting to make a come up.
From what a lot of Lucia players are saying, like they feel, she's on the weaker end of things, but they feel like a couple things could really bring her up pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh man, misplaced sweep there. That'll cost them the game there.
Yeah.
pretty much just an offensive test throughout most of that first round.
Pretty much up to Laura to find her way in. But even in the close range, Lucia's not so bad herself.
No. Oh wow, he both to get right through. Ooh, nice crush counter there. Goes into the target combo. Hornett backs off with a slight life lead. Oh, Vile with the he explode again.
Yeah, but
he really likes using that in a lot of situations.
Yeah, but not really getting anything off of it. Like,
no.
And then Loki's anyway. Just the command grabs aren't coming easily. Ooh, goes for the overhead, though. Get DP'd.
Oh, right over the thunderclap. Little firecracker gets right over.
That move is tricky. Lucia's fireball is just a tricky thing to get around.
Yeah, understanding the trajectories of each of the versions will really go a long way for the Lucia player. You know, help her in a lot of like neutral-based situations. It even helps her in close-up pressure options.
Yeah, it's just it's able to occupy a lot of really interesting areas on the screen.
Hornett up 1-0 in the set right now. On to round
reset.
1. Nice. Hornett with the throw. See what he goes with next. Just chooses the meeting.
It just seems like it's hard for RyanVile to get pressure going.
Nice spin kick.
Oh,
He misses on the expose. And unfortunately, he dies to the cross up there. And that puts Hornett at set point.
Looking to make this a rather quick one.
Oh, crucial error there on RyanVile's part.
Whiffing the grab and getting some good damage for it. Ooh, another cross up. Good combo to get the corner pressure.
Bro. Oh, it's time to get the party started. Laura. Oh, overhead.
But not quite quick enough.
This reverses out of the situation, gets him back to a neutral situation. Oh, nice whip punish. Hornett is on his game right now. Ooh, and that takes it.
No respect.
None.
Perfect.
Hornett.
Perfectly acceptable to play right in the face of these grapplers.
Yes. Hornett taking that one 2-0. And he'll move on the upper side of the bracket, while RyanVile will drop down to the lower side. That was a pretty quick match. Seems Bio struggled a little bit to get in, got a little bit impatient, and it kind of costed him in a lot of situations. Put him in various points that kind of made him feel uncomfortable, and Hornett just took advantage of it.
So to catch up on the bracket a bit, we had Hath lose to Corjam, and we saw Goon beat SkyGuy. So we got Corjam versus Goon. And on the other side, we have Hornett versus the winner of OldManBirdie and Hitman. In losers, we had Gamer Hooves beat I Don't Know, Just Caleb. And everything else is yet to be played.
There was an update on the Hitman versus OldManBirdie match. Hitman took that 2-0, so he will go on to face Hornett in round 3. And then the second match of round 3 will be Corjam versus Shin. I believe this is semifinals. Yeah, this is winner. That would be winner semifinals for both of those matches.
There's been a lot of 2-0s in this bracket. Actually, only 1-2-1 so far.
Yeah. It's pretty much just been a quick sweep, so it's kind of pushed the bracket along quite quickly. I'm very interested to see that Hitman versus Hornett match. That's gonna be a pretty good one. Obviously, the Corjam versus Shin Goon match is gonna be one to watch as well. But on the lower side, let's see. Oh, we're still waiting for Slink versus C-Dash. I don't think they either haven't played yet or the results haven't come in yet. But OldManBirdie will be waiting for that matchup.
I have a feeling Slink is playing through the rest of losers in Melty Blood, and half is probably sitting in grand finals. Would be my guess.
Okay, that makes sense. It seems we got both guys in here, so.
Yep. Next up on stream, we will have Corjam versus Shin Goon.
Oh, will this be Seth versus Guile, Laura versus Akuma? There's a lot of characters between these two.
I'm pretty sure if we're seeing their other characters in their roster, we're probably going to see Seth versus Guile. Seems they've both been trying to practice those particular characters. And Corjam actually, this is actually Corjam's alternate account, which he ran through with Seth, and he made it all the way back to Grandmaster.
Round 1.
He's kind of leveled it up quite a bit. We'll see how it goes against Goon's Guile in game number 1. Nice stuff there. Gets a trade on the Sonic Boom to the 10 kick. Oh, bad execution error. That'll cost him a little bit. Works his way to the corner there and then missed into it, kind of set him back a little bit. But he gets back to the corner anyway. This can be a dangerous spot for Guile. Oh, nice fancy here there. Spin far.
Combo keeps in the corner.
Oh, he doesn't quite get the kill with the throw, but it doesn't matter anyway. He gets the crouch and medium kick. He will take round number 1. Oh, nice whiff punish. That's a very hard move to whiff punish, so for Goon to actually do that, that's really good. Corjam works him right back to the corner. Blind pressure.
Just for the lore of Dragon Punch, this is an interesting matchup. Because they're not players I'd quite consider like rivals, but they've had their back and forth at times, and it's interesting to see it both with neither of them on the character that they started that with.
Oh, he flips him with the spin kick. Gets the combo follow-up afterwards. Oh, took a big save there and it didn't work out for him. And Corjam will take round number 2 of game 1. So that puts Corjam up 1-0 versus Goon. I wonder if Goon will stick it out with Guile, or will he switch back to tried and true bread and butter Kuma. But I think he'll stick it out with Guile.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Goes right back in. See what adjustments he makes.
Guile being a pretty underrepresented character, at least in region.
Yeah, people consider him pretty strong, but he doesn't really get much representation, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think he's a character that takes a lot of practice to get the most out of, and a lot of patience.
Yeah, he's got some pretty tough combos to actually do too. So it takes a bit of time. Goon is working his way out of the corner, man. He's out. So. Turning point. Oh, he stuffs the EX hands, but it doesn't matter. Corjam still takes that round. And that will put him up to set point. Set.
guess best axe kick probably plays almost naturally against Goon's advantages as a player, being good at those anti-airs when axe kick is just very hard to anti-air.
Well, for Guile in particular, if he's sitting on a charge, it won't be nearly as tough to actually get the anti-air, but they're both trading back EX reversals there. Goon gets the confirm into the EX combo.
Ooh, Corey.
Got him working in the corner. Oh, Corjam misses the anti-air there, and that costs him.
Yeah, Goon gets the jump in, and that's actually real.
Gives Goon a little bit of life in this match. Let's see if we can take game number 2. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's slide low profiling the fucking wall.
This is the confirm on the target combo, and that costs him a little bit. Not as much as Goon is taking a sizable life lead in this match, and he takes it with the low 4. That puts Goon back into the match, 1-1 apiece.
Finding it back to even.
A match on stream that isn't going 2-0? What?
What?
I jinxed it. I counter jinxed. I said there's only been 1-2-1 in the bracket, and here it is.
It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen.
Fight.
So we enter game number 3, round 1. Both trading off blows early. Goon gets to confirm. Shoots back off little. Trades on the anti-air. Oh, EX reversal out. Goon has been bold today, saying none of that. Ooh, nice jab to counter the spin kick. Oh wow, that was an interesting action here.
Pressure.
Oh no! Was that a punish?
Yeah.
I believe that was a punish.
So little
That
life
actually-
left on the zone.
That actually puts Goon up to that point.
Winner gets a place in winners finals. Winner's gotta fight his way in.
Goon's made his adjustments now, and he's working with a pretty good life lead right now.
That's exactly
Oh,
where
this
you want to
EX
be.
hand. He gets punished for it.
Exactly where you want to be with guard. Life lead, they have to come evil.
Yeah. Oh, miss sweep. Miss sweep again.
It's a punishable move, dude.
Gets him back out of there.
Lands before the...
Tried the chaos control there, but unfortunately... But it doesn't matter anyway because...
Yeah,
Corjam
the
gets
bar, and
combo.
that's definitely gonna kill. So
Nah, it probably might not kill. Oh, it does kill.
it's definitely gonna kill.
It's VT SFVCE. That always kills.
Yeah.
I never bet against Karen or Seth. Those ones always kill.
Both of them are at that point. This is first one on stream that's actually gone down final game, final round.
Yeah, slight life lead to Corey, but so much bar for Goon to use.
See where he decides to expend it.
Keeping up the pressure.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, Goon.
Corey's just gonna sit
Towards
there
the
and
corner. And, backs off a little bit. Doesn't want to deal with any potential reversal back into the corner. Goes back in though. Goon's playing a really effective hit and run game right now. Ooh, nice V reverse. I like that one.
I get to play the corner.
+2. Oh, spin kick into the combo, and Corjam confirms that.
It's pretty much one hit per game for me.
Oh, and that's it.
Seth will find the hit.
Seth.
IOFGC _com moves on. She won. I came down to the wire. That was right at the end of everything.
Yeah, the matchup won by the artist sometimes known as Corjam.
Yeah, really good work on both players. They really put in quite a bit of work into their secondary characters, and it shows.
Yeah, close set.
Play. Seems in that matchup, thing that was pushing Corjam forward was he was getting a lot of those confirms after activating V-Trigger, and that kind of put Goon in quite a few bad spots, and even netted some round closers for Corjam. So that was a big difference there. But generally, Goon was doing pretty well in neutral, especially that those last couple rounds. It's just Corjam managed to find a hit, and that was all she wrote. But waiting on updates on who we got coming up next.
Yeah, we discussed how Guile holding charge makes him better against axe kick, but I feel like it only makes it worse against those like instant axe kicks, because then you're just always -2. Like, unless your reactions are super on point, you just have to hold the plus frames.
Yeah, but considering it's a charge motion, it's it'll be a little bit easier than trying to maneuver a dragon punch the anti-air does.
Yeah, it's definitely easier to get the flash kick out, but when it's just that reaction test of instant axe kick.
Oh yeah, it's pretty difficult even for the better players.
Yeah, it's rough when standing block just means that all of your options seem to get removed.
Yeah. Well, fortunately in that situation, Seth isn't at advantage, but he spaced out pretty well, so that kind of levels out to where he's still at advantage. Waiting on the word from the TO big boss.
I'm pretty sure he said it's Hitman Hornett, but been a lot of conversation in the chat.
Yeah, I haven't seen any word on what's supposed to be played next, but I believe we will have losers round or lower bracket round 3. I believe those guys might have one of them play on stream and then the other play off stream, or we might end up playing both of them. Let's see.
There's a bit
like before the set, Kevin said Hitman versus Hornett is next on stream after Corjam and Goon. So.
Okay. Just waiting to get that all sorted out, figured out. But
it's like it's one L to be Hitman account.
But I'm very interested in who Hornett will be picking for that particular matchup. Hornett plays an assortment of characters. He plays, as we've seen, Lucia. He's also known to play Sakura, play Ibuki. I believe he pretty much plays all of the bunch of the female characters.
Just like one of Pretzel's favorite people.
That's one of his. That's one of his mainstays. He's always been. He's always like playing with the female characters in cast.
I know him for Seth and tuning him out Lucia. That's about it. Apparently, Hitman and Hornett don't have a great connection, which I find kind of interesting because I'm pretty sure Hitman's in Columbus and Hornet's in Cincy. But
it could sort itself out. If not, we'll make do. We'll see how things go. Hopefully, it doesn't interfere too much. Hopefully, it's just a false reading.
okay, and opting to stick with Lucia.
Interesting choice for playing versus Bison. I would have imagined he might go Ibuki.
Fight!
I know El Chocate has been playing a lot of Lucia recently.
Yeah, he's very strong with Lucia.
So,
Hornett with an early life lead right now. Hitman.
yeah, Bison, the character that can just output the pressure. So, finding these openings that Hornett has are very important.
She is no slouch at putting together some offense herself, but neutral game leaves a lot to be desired. It's been a constant talking point about this character. Hitman going to work right now, has V-Trigger activated. See if we see those famed cross-up dashes. Oh, we actually don't see it at all as Hitman takes round number 1.
Round 2.
Lands the flames, connects with the drop.
Oh, that's just like an input aerial on Hornett's part. Fortunately, he didn't get punished for it.
He did,
It cost him the round. Big whip
feel like I
punish.
saw the same round start DP in 1 or 2 of his matches earlier.
Yeah. Hornett with the 1-bar combo there. Ooh, almost had the conversion there.
Yeah, these little lag spikes make it a bit hard to continue the pressure.
Seems they're toughing it out though.
Oh,
And with the life lead, Hornet's in a lot of trouble right now. See if he fights his way back into this. All he needs is one. Oh, and he stuffs out the EX run, the standard medium kick. He said none of that.
Bison win.
That puts Hitman up 1-0 right now. See if Hornett makes his proper adjustments and see what he comes with in game number 2.
no character swaps, so
Round
sticking
one.
with the Lucia.
Fight!
Corjam speaking that he absolutely hates this matchup with Lucia. Corjam's he's one of our other Lucia players here in Ohio. Plays are very on and off. Doesn't make her a mainstay of his roster, but likes to play her casual.
More of a
We have
character for him.
things starting out pretty fast in game 2.
Pretty sure Bison still has the pocket projector. So, Hornet's gonna have to be on the lookout.
Ooh, Hornett with a serious pressure right now.
Maybe
down
not.
to his last little pixel.
We'll trade lows and that'll be another round for, or that'll be a round for Hornet.
Fight!
Oh, he tried. Tricky stuff there. The neutral jump over the throw. Hornett gets the punish there, but doesn't take full advantage of it. Sadie just fights his way back out. The man's doing a really good job of keeping him stuck in the corner.
Ooh.
Oh, and he gets the cross up.
punishable.
Oh, nice neutral jump. Gives him a little taste of his own medicine. Oh, and a throw. Does he get the stun here? Oh, no. He presses out.
Oh, no.
And
That's
there.
bad.
Ultimate
I like the EXDP there. Hitman could have potentially just kept pressing there, and that was actually a good time to do it, in my opinion, but didn't pay off. Hitman just sat there.
And just playing a bit too patient, one step over.
Hornett missing an anti-air on the doubles on the head stomp coming down.
That's a hard one. He goes over your head, switching sides, and then you have to block the other one again.
Oh, another bad EXDP, and that gives Hitman the stun there.
jump,
Rough.
punch, game.
And
Yeah.
Bison wins.
Rough luck on the reads there for Hornett, unfortunately, and that cost him.
You look good at times.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he had his moments. It just seems like he those late game moments, he kind of fell apart there a little bit.
All right, so now we're going to be jumping down to losers round 3 for SkyGuy versus Hatharo.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting one. Ryu versus Zeku.
Yeah, expectedly.
You know, SkyGuy could pull out the Nash here, but I think he's going to go with Zeku. As long as pretty much the game plan for either player, provided their characters are going to be Zeku versus Ryu. Zeku's game plan is just generally going to shut down Ryu's neutral in any way he can. He has the tools. He has the tool set to do so. Ryu's game plan is just pretty much going to be pretty much force the neutral game and prevent Zeku from trying to take advantage and shutting it down. So we'll see how these two players actually work their way laying out the game plan.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It seemed like SkyGuy had a tendency to sort of favor old Zeku in his match versus Goon. I'm wondering if it'll feel the same way against Ryu.
I mean, it's very possible. In the matchup versus Guile, it might not have been the best idea because Guile's projectiles are significantly better than Ryu's, but might just work for Ryu, and it might just work against Ryu or Zeku in this matchup. And we are underway with SkyGuy versus Hatharo. Game number 1.
Round 1. Fight.
Ooh, Hatharo with the early parry on the jump in. That's a little early knowledge for SkyGuy as he takes advantage on that next jump in.
Starting rounds as online Ryu's do.
That early read is paying off for SkyGuy. He got him on the corner. Beat with a small life lead there. Hatharo jumps out though and has Zeku in the corner now. Ooh, it's nice anti-air DP. He says, aha, I see you empty jumping now.
He's backing up just to try to space his DPs even better, and he'll read that jump in with the parry.
That's an interesting decision by Hatharo. I see what he's going for. Old Zeku's jumping medium kick angles down pretty far, so might make it a little tricky to actually get a DP there.
After just playing a range anti-air style of game. Backing up to make sure that his punishes are as perfect as he can get them.
SkyGuy moved over to the young Zeku for a little bit. Now he's back to old. Oh, bad. Rough try on the EXDP there on Hatharo's side. It cost him quite dearly. Zeku does a lot of damage, so any missed opportunities like that, you're gonna pay.
Good damage, and he can get a lot of corner carry.
SkyGuy punishing the attempt to get in. And he takes round number 2. Puts it on the final round.
Had to spend 2 bars for it, but you gotta say it's worth it.
Especially to close out a round there.
Yeah. Now back to the range game. DP for now. Good jab to stop the jump in. Zeku with the pressure.
Hatharo fighting his way out of the corner. SkyGuy saying no, you stay there. Nice DP. Hatharo finally gets out of the corner. Now he's pushing SkyGuy back into the corner.
I can do the X fireball just to keep the pressure up.
Oh, he pops the D trigger. Here it goes. Doesn't really take full advantage of it. Gets the throw.
Waste the B trigger and get nothing out of it.
Tharo's in a really good spot right now.
I'll full screen where he wants to be.
I don't know about that jump in. Kind of put him in a bad spot there. Uh-oh.
And not blocking after getting anti-aired by the jab. Critical art won't kill here, but...
Potentially give him a little bit of life lead or close it. Close the gap.
Out even.
Oh, and the flip to the throw. Hey, what you grabbing at? You reach, I teach.
Bushin flips are a young man's game.
Job on SkyGuy to freaking it back.
SkyGuy more than willing to play that game.
Interesting how that started pretty much off a ill-advised jump from Hatharo. And it just snowballed right from there.
Half playing this after winning the multi-block tournament, so...
He's probably a little bit spent.
Yeah.
I know those guys are really good, so the mental tax that takes, just having to deal with that, is pretty rough. Tharo's fighting his way out.
Half a very good multi-block tournament.
Nice shoulder fist fireball.
He won't get to spend all 13, but he'll get it.
Oh, he gets him with the air throw again. Would he do it again? Please give me another one. Give me another one. Finish the round with it. Please. Please.
Oh,
Yes!
no.
Yes!
Using Reed's head as a springboard.
SkyGuy going up. Set point.
Yeah, playing according to his name, taking to the air. Get those grabs.
Oh, he is punishing those parries him. Hatharo might want to try and just DP there. Oh, he gets the crush kind of sweep.
Fortunately, the nature of the sweep doesn't allow him to get much outside of that crush counter.
Oh, he's jumping off the wall. He's off the wall. Michael Jackson.
Answers with the HCP.
Oh, bad shoulder there. Gets punished for it. Oh, back throw. ESTP. He's getting really good mileage off that inner air jab. Oh, will we see? Will we see? Oh no, we just see chip off the super.
The guarantee. The shoulder connects, and that'll be the end of game 2.
Yeah. I was honestly hoping for that to be another flip throw to finish it. That would have got me good.
Ranger's not here. We gotta get as wild as is acceptable.
Yes.
And
yes,
Bush and flip grab will do that.
Oh yeah. SkyGuy saying it's the tactical option with the anti-air jab. But it was working out for him pretty well. It actually, what it allowed him to do was actually get some up close pressure after getting an anti-air, which was good. And as you can see, it snowballed into victories for him. But
yeah, in the case of the shoulder connecting, the only way out is the V reversal, but when it's not your main game, it's not always at the forefront of your mind.
Yeah, but I don't believe he had the meter to do it anyway.
I guess he didn't.
Oh, it seems he did. I didn't remember if he did have it. Oh no, he didn't have it. I'm just seeing him talking in the Discord chat right now.
I'm just thinking because I said it was unavoidable, and that's not technically true, but
yeah, just seemed to be unfortunate that he didn't have the meter there.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. that almost every character has to make in this game, where you pretty much deny yourself one of your most important defensive options in order to get that V trigger off.
Right.
See, for some characters it's way more important than others, but it's just always a choice you have to make.
Oh yeah. Seems we're waiting on the winner of Slink versus OldManBirdie. As soon as that wraps up, we'll have RyanVile versus the winner of that matchup. So we.
Yeah, with Slink getting second in that multi-blood bracket, he only finished around the same time Half did. So.
Yeah.
we've got a few minutes.
Oh yeah. Well, it seems our winners finals for now is gonna be the staple Hitman versus Corjam. Hitman's likely gonna be going with his Bison, obviously, but Corjam will be going with Seth this time, so that's gonna be an interesting match. I don't think we've ever seen that before in the DPO tournament. Maybe
last week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did it last week.
So,
it's pretty much become the El Clasico for Dragon Punch Online, is the Corjam versus Hitman matchup.
I like that, the El Clasico.
Yeah, stealing that from football, it's about all I know about soccer, so...
Oh, soccer!
Yeah, I said football. I said football because I've been talking to soccer people, but it's soccer.
My American mind thought gridiron football for a second there.
You're not the only one.
I never heard that in American football, so I was kind of confused myself. But
listen, I played fantasy English football one time. I am perfectly. I now fit in with the English fans. It's fine.
Man, I got juked so hard.
Yeah, that's my bad.
But yeah, got the El Clasico for you international people, and for our local American brethren, we call it, I mean, it's not quite the Super Bowl. We'll call it the Rose Bowl, the Tostitos Bowl, something like that.
It's just, El Clasico is pretty much just like a storied matchup.
Oh yeah.
Like Barcelona and Real Madrid. So
yeah, those are generally some pretty strong teams over on the side of soccer, or football, as the rest of the world calls it, which we oddly don't call.
Football, as the rest of the world and one sort of lost FGC commentator calls it.
But
I guess you could say like Ohio State, Michigan is kind of an El Clasico. Just
yeah.
A rivalry where every time they compete, the respective fans get hyped.
Yeah.
Regardless of how good or bad a team is.
So we next up have RyanVile versus OldManBirdie. I'm not sure who OldManBirdie plays. I assume Birdie because of the name.
I'll give you
No. So here's the story. So there is a player in the NRS community named Mr. Aquaman. You think he played Aquaman in the Injustice game, but he doesn't.
He did not.
Yeah. So you have to question it sometimes.
There's another one I'm thinking of, but I can't. It's not coming to the top of my head.
RyanVile getting started early. We've actually seen this matchup a couple times with Corjam versus Sebman. Yeah, Corjam versus Sebman, and Corey hates this matchup. Or he hates it a lot. So I bet he's getting a lot of joy at seeing RyanVile take round number 1.
Round 2.
The unfortunate recipient of less than positive changes not too long ago, leaving the character in a sort of interesting state in Season 5.
Interesting bullhead there. But he answers back with the bolt. Oh.
I still think it's hard to say Birdie is bad, but he definitely isn't the powerhouse he was before.
Oh, nice confirm there for the Sun. RyanVile will take game number 1.
As Corey accepts his son back into his home.
Yes, he does.
These are 2 Capcom winning characters, but
Birdie we haven't seen much. Birdie we haven't seen much of since the season 5 patch.
yeah.
Round 1.
Like I said,
We enter
changes weren't kind to him.
going on to game number 2, starting off round number 1. RyanVile already in, just like he has in the past couple rounds. Oh, gets the crush counter. Oh wow!
Crap.
The command throw. Hey, get off of me.
We're trying to play the slow game, but he won't get the in-air. Now
Okay.
Laura has all the space she needs.
Oh, misses the command throw, but doesn't get a good punish. But he does get him back in the corner. Doesn't fully capitalize though, and RyanVile will take advantage. Go up to set point. RyanVile doing a really good job applying pressure and keeping it going. Taking minimal damage in the process. Oh, nice. Oh, misses the confirm there. The X on the clap there. Oh, super, and he gets nailed. Skip to my Lou.
Good punish.
He jumped the lunging command grab. While getting in there with the EX full command throw. Oh, the crush counter. And the boss. Takes game 2.
Sign of life in that matchup, but not quite enough.
Not enough.
It's Laura's one of those characters where unless you have a recent experience, like the blender has its eyes on you.
Yeah. Having any sort of knowledge in the matchup versus Laura, it takes you a long way. Not knowing a lick will just get you annihilated.
Yeah, you'll just get absolutely obliterated.
Alright, so we are moving on to losers round 4, which will have Hornett versus SkyGuy.
It's gonna be an interesting. That's gonna be an interesting one.
I guess at this point we have to expect it's Lucia versus Zeku.
Yeah, it's gonna be Toledo versus Cincinnati actually.
Yeah. Across the street, across the state, representing. Well, I
A
guess
little bit.
south to north, it's across the state. They're both on the
Yeah.
left.
Yeah. But we'll see what Hornett decides to go with in this match. He might switch it up, but he might just stick it out with Lucia.
And Hitman is, I guess, here to watch.
he's getting ready for his next match.
Yeah, the rest of the matches in the bracket will be on stream.
Gotcha.
So we'll be running the matches currently going on in losers round 4. Then we'll run winners finals, losers semis, losers finals, and then grand finals.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So in the meantime, where the hell is Hornett?
Who knows? He probably.
You're in the Battle Lab section of CFN. Get in here.
I don't know. Maybe he was. Maybe he just decided to play a friend real quick or something. I don't know.
3. Okay.
It's hard to say what Hornet's gonna play. I expect to see the Lucia since he's stuck with it this far.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see him actually changing. But you never know. He plays an assortment of characters, so who knows what he's gonna play with next. But we can expect Zeku from SkyGuy.
Unless we're gonna see the Nash. I mean,
We could see the Nash.
it's possible. Unlikely, but possible.
Very unlikely, but it's possible.
And no Nash. Oh wait!
Oh wait!
Oh!
We have the Nash!
Okay.
Time to tragically assault people.
The last Nash of Ohio.
Time to use my V trigger to cross up.
I will kill you.
Let's go, Charlie.
Round one.
Charlie with the roller skates.
Oh, he's got the.
Which is, it's a weird choice of costume for a character with an incredibly slow walk speed. But I guess he only turned the skates on when he dashes.
Exactly. Hornett off to an early lead.
There's a time and place for roller skates.
Ooh, getting caught with the spring trap.
Good corner carry for Hornett. Safely, firmly in his
Guy in a bit of trouble right now. He's got to find his way out.
He found his
And
way out.
interesting enough, he found his way out. Interesting enough, he's using V trigger 2, which actually grants Nash a command dash with follow-up to it. But unfortunately, it doesn't pay off, and pretty much just dies using it and never getting anywhere with it.
Feels bad.
Yeah. Oh, he converts it super early on. Interesting decision, but it could pay off in the later rounds if he decides to go with a meterless run. Oh, he's applying all the pressure. Oh, misjudged his distance there, but he gets the stun anyway.
It's all according to plan.
Nash? Let's go Nash.
Exactly. Oh, he gets the jump over to Firecracker.
Steal that meter. And then spend it. And spend it again. Okay.
Man, he's playing lights out right now.
Hornett getting the chance to answer back. Very much carrying him all the way across the screen.
Oh, he gets the combo there. Oh, he misses the follow-up there.
Ambitious.
Oh no, back firm. Fortunately, he didn't get punished too hard for it. But it does give Hornett a chance to activate V-Trigger.
No.
Which Hornet's actually using V-Trigger 2 as well.
Ooh.
Oh!
Boom connect.
Gets him with the Sonic Boom.
Plus-
Unfortunate. I call pressing there.
You've got to know, as a Nash player, in your heart, no one knows your frame data anymore. No one has any idea.
Nope. All the moonsaults, they plus.
Yeah. Possibly we just, Hornet's just not used to the matchup right now, but SkyGuy taking it up 1-0 versus Hornett.
Fight.
Matchup inexperience or a lack of practice, and it only has to speak to SkyGuy's advantage.
Man, SkyGuy's going in. He's like, I'm not gonna let up now. But it's costing him right now. Hornet's got a string going, but he gets the crush counter sweep. Oh, and he gets the jump in, neutral jump heavy punch, or heavy kick. But he's unfortunately back in the corner. Gotta find his way out. Catches him with the fairing trap though. He gets his opening. Doesn't follow it up with service. I know Nash can follow it up, but unfortunately, it does cost him there.
Yeah, opting instead of the follow-up to walk forward menacingly with his glowing eye. For style.
Oh, wow! Interesting
no.
option. Good awareness on Hornet's end.
He's had a hard time getting out of the corner with Nash. Hornet will give him the out, but he'll take about half his life in the total.
Yeah, Nash isn't very good defensively, so being stuck in the corner, especially versus an offensive character like Lucia, is kind of rough. Got a little bit going there for a second. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, he misses dunk there. That cost him as Hornet takes it. So that puts him at 1-1 apiece.
Lucia wins.
We'll have to see how SkyGuy adjusts to that. Seems he's having trouble applying the V trigger 2. It seems he's not really not confirming into it. It might be direction he needs to take as far as utilizing it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, SkyGuy falling to a life deficit at the moment.
Needs to maintain the space and make sure Lucia doesn't keep him in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, nice answer again. Hornet's really ready for that option.
Yeah. It's been hurting him more than it's been helping.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that V trigger's activation is projectile visible, so zooms right on through. But unfortunately, doesn't really get to capitalize on it. Oh, he does there though.
Oh,
But he misses the tragedy assault.
doesn't quite connect.
This is a rough spot for him now. He has no V trigger, and he gets thrown, unfortunately.
So it'll be set point for Hornet. SkyGuy looking to make a comeback.
SkyGuy playing backing off. Oh, gets a crush counter there. Snuffs out the backdash. Ooh, nice Sonic Scythe to punish the firecracker.
Doing a good job of playing the space from Nash from time, but Lucia finds the opening and back into the corner he goes.
Okay, playing really patient right now. Fortunately, he misses the anti-air there. Now he can press pretty hard, but he's playing really patient. He's doing a really good job on defense. Fights his way out. Oh, he gets the cross under. And unfortunately, I could have taken that with a super combo, but decides to just expend meter on heat there. We'll see if that costs him. And luckily it doesn't, as he takes it with the throw. Hornet
Able
takes
to
it
keep
over.
him blocking for as long as he needed to find the throw.
Dead. But SkyGuy showed a pretty good deal of patience and defense there. And unfortunately, it just wasn't enough.
Alright, so we got a lot of people in the lobby. Next up on stream, we're going to have RyanVile versus Shin Goon.
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting match. I believe we've seen that a couple times throughout DPO.
Yeah. I don't remember them the last time because it's been a little while since RyanVile entered, I think. But
he was in couple, I believe at least a couple weeks back.
he was in a few, but I don't remember when the last one exactly was. Now we get to see Laura versus Guile, two characters with pretty much the exact opposite game plans.
Basically, dealing with the Fortress Turtle versus the Zippy Grappler.
Thunder versus Rock.
Yeah, this is actually one of his tougher matchups. Guile's defensive game very good buttons. Be a bit of concern for Laura this matchup. So we'll see how RyanVile handles them. He's very good at playing the defensive game, so this is going to be pretty rough.
I feel like Guile is a character where it's hard to see him have a losing matchup just because of all the tools he has available to him.
Fight.
Yeah, some notable hard matchups for him. One that's been around for quite a while is versus Frog.
Yeah.
We are underway to game 1 of RyanVile versus Shin Goon. And Vile has him in the corner already. He's working that pressure already, so.
With the anti-air jab, able to
Oh, back firm there.
Goon's been playing this game where he'll throw the boom, wait for you to neutral jump, and then just anti-air you. Making you play the hard yes.
Oh, missed EX hand grab there. That could have been. It spelled trouble.
Not getting a big punish out of it. Kind of just seems like waiting for Ryan to remove himself, or Ryan will find his way in.
Oh, he dashes up command grabs. Oh, he was a bold one for that one.
Yeah, that's the classic. That's the Laura pressure you want to see when this character wins. Or when you're trying to make this character win. That confidence is important.
I'm getting started pretty early. Gets a sweet punish.
It's the jump into pretty much nothing else. Is Goon able to take his turn back?
Decides to be reversal him out. You would think to get some space going, but he just presses.
Yeah, he doesn't seem worried.
Yeah, Vile in a pretty rough spot right now. But he gets activated.
No
and a frick kick.
There's no fear in this man.
Wow.
Eat this flash kick. Oh, he backdashed out of command throw. Got a good punish off of it. Ooh, nice EX bolt. Almost there.
Ryan's had a lot of success with EX elbow today. Like, significantly more so than usual.
He's been certainly using it a lot.
Yeah. That's part of his style. He makes liberal use of it. It gets some good plays. Oh, but unfortunately gets caught pressing there. Gets hit with the counter hit combo for the win.
Guile win.
It's been working well to get him back in, but every time it's not straight up connecting with Guile, he's been getting punished for it.
So that puts Goon up 1-0.
Yeah. Probably needs to change up the space he's using that EX mode in, so he can guarantee the hit and get
Oh, he says, "Get down here!"
Yeah, the read on the board.
Really good reaction on Goon's end. Playing that sweet distance game. Working out pretty well for Goon.
He's just playing in that space.
Yeah, Guile, RyanVile's keeping up though. Fortunately, he's in the corner now, so he's got to fight his way out. As Goon sits on that antiquated turtle stand.
Good backdash to get the reversal back.
Man, Goon is just going in. He says, "I don't care. Can you stay Kyle's position? No, I'm gonna go in." But now he decides to back off. Now that he has a pretty sizable life lead and only one hit. Oh, bad exposed on RyanVile's, and Goon capitalizes and takes advantage. And now he's on set point.
At this point, you've got to say that Goon's noticed the tendency and will be punishing accordingly from going out.
Yeah, he's really good at picking up on what you do, and he catches on very, very early. So it's gonna be tough for Vile to apply that EX elbow this time around. He might have to actually go to EX command throw.
Yeah. any opponent whose game plan actively uses crouching jab as an anti-air is a scary game. It's scary.
Oh, he calls out the splash kick, but
But he gets nothing else.
No, he missed the punish there. And that's seeming to cost him right now. Is fighting for his life right now.
Finding his opportunities to get in, but he's just not getting that much value out of them.
Oh, he gets the command trap through the sonic boom. Oh, and catches Goon pressing buttons. Oh, he started. Oh, he catches him with the overhead. Oh no, crouch jab. He doesn't take. Oh, the flash kick.
Wait, RyanVile made me eat my words for a little bit, but Goon able to fight his way for that little bit of extra damage to get him out of the round.
Goon closing out pretty hard there.
So that poses Goon versus Hornett for losers
Semis.
Yeah, losers semis.
All right, so up next we'll be moving on into winners finals, which will be the Ohio Classic. One Life to Play Hitman versus Corjam.
The El Clasico, as Cryer puts it.
It's as close as it's pretty much as close as we've got for sure.
I'm still taken aback by the fact that I was thinking in such an American mind. Football. Oh yeah, gridiron baby. Let's go.
Yeah, the El Clasico football. You know, Packers Bears.
Packers Bears.
Bears. I actually don't know what the El Clasico football would be. I feel like it has to have the Packers in it, but I don't know what it would be.
It used to. I want to believe it used to be the Browns versus the Steelers, but
yeah,
as we've seen in recent times.
Biased.
So interesting note when the Browns got moved to Baltimore, even Pittsburgh Steelers fans were against it. So it had to have been it's a pretty significant rivalry, at least in the past. Nowadays, ugh. But yeah, we are going into winners finals. Hitman versus Corjam. Corjam been playing Seth all tournament. I don't see him switching unless he really wants to. Unless he's really fighting for the dub, and he'll probably just go back to Laura. But Hitman's been putting work in as he always does. Won a good chunk of the DPO. See if he'll continue that streak and continue getting into the grand finals versus Corjam.
He's also been placing pretty well in RSF, if I remember.
Yep, he recently got top 4 in RSF. I want to say that was this week.
Yeah.
Very strong player from the state.
Unarguably one of the best.
Oh, he snuffs out the command dash there. Doesn't get the full conversion though. Corjam missing the anti-air there, and that costs him, and Hitman takes that very first round.
Round 2.
Corey opting to use these events as Seth practice is probably good for him long term as a player, but not personally good for him in this matchup. One that a lot of people, if not everyone, would definitely say Laura is favored.
Oh, he gets the crush counter there. I wonder what Corjam stuck out there. Oh, he just misses getting on there, and he gets stunned there. That was a quick 2 rounds in favor of Hitman.
And Bison win.
Just not really ever letting Corey play his game with Seth.
Corjam just didn't get started at all. So we'll have to wonder if they'll switch. But the way Corey's saying he's just gonna stick it out, and he does. We're on the game too.
Until you force the Bison to respect you, he can just stay in your face. He's more than comfortable there.
Right now, both of them playing neutral. Corjam gets the upper hand in the neutral game, pushing Hitman all the way to the corner. So now Hitman's gotta work out.
Getting a
Ooh, nice whip punish.
good life lead for Corey so far.
Buttons have been connecting in this round.
He hasn't been falling for any of Hitman's grabs.
Misses the axe kick there.
Oh no.
Oh, he catches the attempt to slide out underneath.
That cross up he's got in his pocket. Difficult to deal with.
Oh, he snuffed it out with the spinning heavy kick. Hits a
Why?
super. It's the end. What a call out.
You might have an invincible dash, but that's only until you show back up on this battlefield. Then it's my turn.
Very nice use of stand heavy kicks actor frames.
Yeah, Bison just reforming, already getting kicked.
Say, give me them toes with that cross counter sweep. Oh man, Corjam caught reaching and he's taking a healthy chunk on that one. But he gets a chance to activate V-Trigger and he decides to switch position.
It's a corner from it.
Oh, and Hitman with the whip punish there.
Yeah, the whiff just gets medium punched.
Final round.
I ties up the round.
Fight.
Corjam with the meter advantage at the moment. Oh, he gets crush countered, knee to the face.
That heavy kick from Bison, it's one hell of a button.
Oh yeah. Corjam in trouble, and he gets the stun.
Not quite.
Oh, he has to eat the Psycho Blast there. Hitman hippity hoppity all over the place, but he settled down. Oh, and he's tagging with the standing medium kick.
How dare you not be blocked?
Bison
Medium kick.
And that puts Hitman up 2-0.
Yep. 2-0.
He's got his work cut out for him. This is his chance to actually switch to Laura, but
If he wants to.
yeah, he's gonna go back into it. He's determined to stick it out with Seth.
A man wants to learn.
Might be his last game in the winner's bracket, though. He can't find an answer for the game that Hitman's been playing.
He has an early lead, so it seems he's figured out something. Oh, I see. He's attempting to react to the dash with standing heavy kick. That's actually a really good decision there. Misses the standing medium punch. Gets punished for it. Now he's stuck in the corner. He's in trouble.
Hey,
But he finds his way out with a V reversal.
so much pressure.
Oh, correct counter.
Nice.
And that puts Hitman set point. He's one round away from getting into the grand finals.
Getting buttons after dashes, not getting punished for them.
Oh, nice heavy axe kick there. That's heavy axe kick hanging really long in the air, so when Hitman went for his anti-air, it's just completely whipped.
But yeah, you can see when it's not spaced almost perfectly that medium kick is punishing it.
Oh, nice confirm.
Ooh, the overhead is too quick.
Nah, he actually did the low, but he mid-timed it.
Okay.
Oh, nice confirm in the super. Corjam. I guess there's some life in this. He's got a chance. I don't kill.
Yeah, one round apiece, but the The resources are now firmly in Hitman's favor.
Yeah, we'll have to wonder if Hitman will spend it early or save it for the end. He spent it right off the bat. He Psychoblast, stop doing stuff.
Allow me to answer your question.
Knock down there. Man, off to a really good lead this early on. Corjam's got his work cut out for him.
Life lead, still so much meter on deck. Playing games with these dashes.
He's actually one super away from potentially taking this. Yeah, and he gets it. Corjam actually might be dead here.
I don't think so.
And he is.
God. All right. Add that to my list. I've been wrong about 4 supers.
And Bison.
Yeah, Seth's low health there kind of hurt him, so.
Seth's low health and Bison's that
Obscene
final
damage.
being a single hit. Yeah, that final bit just being a single hit is very good for him.
Yes. But that moves Hitman on to winners finals, and Corjam will drop down to the lower bracket. He will be waiting in losers finals. I mean.
All right, so up next we will be running the match in losers semis, which will be Hornett versus Shin Goon.
That's gonna be an interesting one. I believe that matchup is. If it is Lucia versus Guile, that's gonna be a tough matchup for Hornett. Lucia is known to not be very good at advancing in. Her fireball, you would think would help her a little bit, but just doesn't help enough, and it causes some struggles for Lucia in that particular matchup.
No. Got him up to the back.
All right, so this is loser semi, so we are moving back to first to 2, at least for a little while.
Yeah, winner plays Corjam, so Shin Goon would be getting the run back that he lost 2-1 earlier. Hornett, I can't think of the last time he played Corjam in bracket. It was probably like 4 weeks ago.
It's been a while, but Hornett had probably also played his Laura then, not his Seth, so...
That's very true. I know that while we were doing the Queen City Fights lobbies on Thursdays, that they played pretty often against each other, but... And Corey was using Zeph now, but... It's been a little while.
Yeah. All right. So now we'll see Guile versus Lucia, Goon versus Hornett, and loser semis. So we're off to game 1.
Round 1. Fight.
Begin.
Both these characters in their tracksuits. Thank you, Capcom.
Yes, thank Capcom. That is the best costume you guys have released.
Yes.
It's consistently good across the board, except for characters that have super whack hair.
Doesn't matter. Still best costume. Screw the Chun-Li costumes.
More tracksuits. Give me streetwear for all the characters. Come on.
Hornett off to a
Always
good
be
start.
dressed up in weird shit.
Right. Hornet's off to a really good start in this round. Ooh, he punishes the bazooka knee. Goon punishing the slide. That's base V trigger. And Hornet just says none of that V reversal through. Goon's got his work cut out for him. Ooh, that was a scary crossing heavy punch. Ooh, I see what Goon was going for. He was trying to whip punish that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was a little too slow. I think he would probably been better off doing a jump in anyway to deal with it. Unfortunately, though.
Opting to go for what he felt was the less risky option with such low health. Doesn't quite pay off.
Hornett with EX combo there. He was making really good use of that cross and jab as an anti-air. Especially he did with the cross-up. But I'm surprised he isn't using the flash kick to actually punish.
As you're saying that, he flash kicks right into one of the projectiles.
Oh, he said flash kick!
Hey.
He missed the combo there.
A little bit of weird timing.
That pixel life.
Back throw.
Both of them that pixel life. Next hit, next flip will kill. Oh! Right over the sonic boom. And Hornett takes that.
Right in your face.
Lucia wins.
That puts Hornett up 1-0.
Sonic Boom is great, an excellent move, but it's just not quite fast enough. Just
that
even
and
with Lucia's EX.
well, that and Lucia's her medium fireball will actually hop. It'll actually go over a lot of like straight projectiles. So that was a good option there on Hornett's part.
Yeah, it's able to pretty much whiff punish the Goon.
Oh, stuff to the face. Get down here.
And playing more aggressive.
Playing with a couple really good reads there, and it's put him at a good life advantage right now. Oh, he misses the throw, and unfortunately he gets thrown back.
I think Goon has probably walked about 1 square total this entire match. He spent pretty much the first 25 seconds standing completely still.
Oh, and just noticed, Hornett is using V-Trigger 1 this time around. Previous matches on stream, he used V-Trigger 2. And it's paying off big time. He takes round number 1 of game 2.
Round 2. Fight.
Now set point for Hornett. Shin's gonna have to find his answer.
Oh, bad DP there. Fortunately for Hornett, he didn't get punished for that.
Yeah, fortunately, Goon going for the upside down kick. Definitely not one enough.
Backing off a little bit. He's got a decent life lead working with him right now. Ooh, nice frame trap there. Oh, foot to the face for the crush counter.
Hornett keeping the pressure up. Jumps himself into the corner.
Oh, missed confirmed there. Oh, face. Oh, and that's game. Wait, no. Yes, never mind. It is. Lucia known for having a very low damage super, but fortunately it was just enough there. And
Lucia.
Hornett takes it 2-0.
Yeah. And now immediately Corey enters the room. Ready to face down Hornett.
Fortunately, in Corjam's favor, he actually plays Lucia, so he has some familiarity with how to deal with her. So we'll see how he applies that using Seth.
He plays Lucia, he plays Seth. At one time he played Sakura. He's pretty much played all
he
of
didn't play
Hornet's
Sakura. He never played Sakura. We're not going to talk
Never
about
played
that.
Sakura?
No, he never played
Because
Sakura.
he told
We're
me
not
he
gonna
played Sakura.
No, he didn't play Sakura.
He also tells us he plays Geef.
No, he says
He
he
doesn't
has a Geef, but that's just because it beats me.
No, but all we know is he didn't play Sakura. He's never
Okay,
played
yeah, he
Sakura.
definitely didn't play Sakura. It never happened.
No.
I lied to the people. I apologize, people.
Should be ashamed for lying.
I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna have to carry that burden.
You gotta carry the weight.
The cross I bear as a commentary liar.
But now we get underway with losers finals of DPO 23. We have Corjam versus Hornett up. Let's see who they go with.
I'm pretty sure this is the farthest Hornets made it in a bracket here, but I might be wrong.
Hornets made grand finals before.
Hornets made grand finals? Alright.
Yep, I have a thing in Stream Control that has an L next to his name, so he's made it to grand finals before.
Alright. So looking to make a second appearance there at the very least. Versus Hitman, if he can beat Corey. On the first of 3.
He jumped over the swoop there and gets the punish there. Knocks down the.
I feel like that Beastal
fireballs.
Yeah, that Beastal just feels like a pretty good answer to
EXDP, he says, I'm out of here. Ooh, catches his toes.
Ooh,
Gimme.
quick axe kick.
Oh, nice EXDP. Oh, wow. This is nuts.
Standing heavy kick, but he gets nothing out of it. And now Lucia with the life lead.
Plus frames. More plus frames.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Trades the slide with the EX hands there.
Just not enough life. Just not enough life to survive.
Counter poke there. Hornet off to a really good life lead. Nice DP. Hornet is pressing right now. Corjam's in trouble. Oh, he gets thrown out of the B reversal. Oh, that might do it. Oh, no, it doesn't. But he gets a throw anyway. German suplex.
Lucia
It's
wins.
gonna be Hornet taking game 1.
Hornet off to a fiery start right now.
Been able to play pretty good pressure.
We'll have to see how Corey takes this.
Round
See what
one.
he has to come back with.
Fight.
Catches him with the B skill hands. Cross on there, but Hornet blocks correctly on that one. Oh, he just barely is in range where. Nice counter poke confirmed on Corjam's team. I like Corjam. Oh wow, good bait there by Hornet.
Opting not to use the fireball to its full extent because he saw that Corey had a tendency to use the B skill DP.
Oh wow, gets the front counter there.
Pressure's in his favor. He's got the corner for him.
Well, he gets hands, now he activates. Nice, should be trigger. He's got Hornet facing the corner now. Oh, nice spin kick. Oh, good shimmy. Rocking the jaws of Hornet there to take round 1.
Corey putting himself on the board.
Ooh, gets the forward heavy punch there. Anti-airs with standing heavy kick. Gets a good chunky damage here. Oh, unfortunately, he misses the confirm.
Able to get the life lead out of that. These anti-airs are just on point.
Yes. Oh, he's tossed in the corner now. German suplex. Are we gonna get another one? Are we gonna get another German suplex? Corey snuffs it out. Oh, and he's tossed.
Way too close to use that move without the fear of being thrown.
Yeah, the baby. Oh, and he goes into the B trigger follow up, and he takes the round in the game.
Seth
Yeah, the
wins.
punish on the walk.
So now that puts the score at 1-1.
Back even. Still fighting their way.
Oh yeah. On to game number 3, round 1.
Fight!
Let's see what they got. Catches him with a spin kick. Gets throw.
Occupying space.
Or working that chip damage going. Crouching heavy kick. Such a nuisance of a button. Oh.
And the answer is there again.
German suplex. Are we gonna get a third one? Oh no. We gotta get the Kurt Angle one time. 3 German suplexes.
Or are you looking like he wants to keep his space so he can punish the walk? And keeping him at a range where the jumping can get answered by the standing on
Mid-screen game is where Lucia struggles the most, so it's a good option. Oh, crouch and medium kick anti-air. But unfortunately, that doesn't save him as Corjam takes round number 1, game 3.
Like you're saying, that space pretty much gives Corey everything he wants.
Yes.
Lucia's weakness, access to Seth's pretty long range whiff punish. The ability to punch fireballs that just aren't thrown exactly correctly. There's another anti-air.
Now, what I like Corjam is doing after the V-skill hand. Oh, nice V reversal. But what I like what Corjam is doing is he's using the V-skill hand and then delaying with the crouch jab to catch Hornett hesitating.
Yeah.
Oh, he misses the confirm there again. Oh, he tricks him. Doesn't do the heavy one. Instead does the light one.
Seth
That catches
wins.
Hornett to take game 3. So that puts Corjam up 2-1.
Yeah, Hornett respecting the first one, but not the second one. And it's enough to answer.
And it seems potentially Hornet's going back to character select screen.
First character swap of the entire tournament so far.
Yeah, it's an understandable switch. It seems Hornet's having trouble dealing with Seth's spacing. Corjam's spacing with Seth, and might just want to switch it up and get something that kind of has better options to work with to get around that.
Or maybe opting for the Seth mirror?
Right.
Maybe?
I doubt it. I don't think so.
That's my call. I'm calling Seth mirror.
If you get this call, I'm leaving this right now. I'm leaving this right now.
If he gets this call, I'm adding the Green Ranger command to the Twitch chat.
Oh my God! Secret antenna, please, please, please.
No, Kolin.
Oh! For a moment, I didn't want it, but then I wanted it as soon as you announced the Green Ranger. Man.
The man hasn't entered. The man can't meet his criteria if he doesn't enter.
I am convinced
let me swap the names.
saying that switched which multiverse we're in. Like, Seth was on the screen until he said that. Just like, switch tracks? Nah, it's Kolin.
We're off to game 4. The early lead by Hornett. Yeah, hand combo.
Kolin maybe just straight up the least played character in the fighting game community. I feel like I can't. I think there's one in Columbus, and that's about it.
We used to have one in the Cleveland area, but I think he's playing a lot of Tekken now. I think he's playing primarily Tekken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Palashina actually dabbled with Kolin at some point.
Who is she not dabbled with?
I'm trying to think of what character she hates a lot.
But nowadays, as far as mains, like,
Oh, nice V-skill.
Kolin is very underrepresented.
Yeah. Which is very odd because she's considered a very strong character, so.
I think she's just strange enough that people don't inherently pick her up.
Hornet's got V-Trigger 2 loaded right now. See if he gets this activated at any time, because once that gets going, it's party time for Kolin. Corjam's just not allowing it.
Yeah, but Corey won't let you get that chance.
Already
No.
Cooper.
Corjam does a very, very good job of avoiding situations he can.
Oh, wait, that works?
That was a very nice V-skill there. Sees that the hand's with and then V-skill through to punish it. Good call by Hornet. Corjam working his way back. Oh, the shimmies! Rock the jaw Mike Tyson into super!
I'll settle this.
Yeah, Corjam establishing a shimmy game.
It won't kill, but there's some
Yeah, there's
some big damage. Oh no! I thought the axe pick was
Oh, this.
going to be it, but
You need to get an activation point like now.
Yeah.
Hornet
Okay, I'll do that. Oh no, he went for the hard read.
EX parry.
Hard read.
Or throw.
Oh my god.
No
Oh
life.
my god.
Can Hornet find his way to force the game 5?
Oh!
Oh.
Get it back in.
Regular throw.
Colleen wins.
We got another game. We got a game 5.
Got a game 5.
If it works, it works.
Yes. I was very surprised that Hornet didn't activate earlier. Like he had a chance to activate in the combo he got, and it would have set up a reset potentially. That could have spelled big damage for him in that situation.
Round
But he
1.
saves it, and it pays off.
Fight.
So we're on to final game. Just losing final set. Hornet with the early crush counter.
It's game 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The character switch always makes me up.
Ooh, nice standing heavy punch.
Nice heads are so good.
Ooh, clips him with the ice.
Taking these trades since he's got the life lead.
Oh, nice!
Predictable.
Hornet head. Predictable. Try again. Stand up. Oh, nice V-skill through the jump in. Hornet's got some momentum going right now. He's got the read. Oh, and Corjam presses there. In that situation, actually, you shouldn't be pressing the button.
Pulling a character that excels when the reads are on point. The parries, the air throw. Like, when you're in your opponent's head, Kolin will let you take advantage of it. Opting for these lows into Parabellum.
And like kick buffer and Parabellum, really good option.
Corjam's been making nice work of that standing heavy kick.
Alright, activation point from Corjam.
Now Kolin's in the corner.
Oh, he hits him with the double overhead. Eats his heel.
Final round.
Look, getting a little bit predictable yourself, he says.
Oh, what a ballsy move by Corjam. And that puts it at final game, final round.
Yeah, you
Force
read
him
me,
off to the
I
early.
read you. Now just trying to play the neutral as much
Both
as I
shocking
can.
for a good position. Oh, nice bait. Corjam seeing that he's deciding to use the V skill as a way to anti-air. Catches
Both
him
of
there.
them spending most of this match playing a distance on screen that neither character super excels at.
Well, it's a good spot for Kolin, actually, because her buttons are pretty big.
Yeah, it's not bad for Kolin. It puts Seth at a range where he can punish certain aspects, but neither of these characters having a traditional fireball.
And next touch from Corjam could do it. Oh, but the party's getting started.
Oh, here's
the reset. Into the throw. Side switch, puts himself in the corner. With the low.
That feature could have.
Oh man, catches the toes. Hornet taking loses finals, and he moves on to grand finals.
At 3 quick lows, we'll move on. We'll move Hornet on to play against Hitman.
Hornet once again returning to the grand final stage on the loser side.
Hornet making a switch actually paid off there. Pulling out the Kolin.
Yeah, but now the question is, what will he pick against Bison?
Kolin? Question mark.
Possibly Kolin. I think Kolin could be a pretty good pick there.
I don't think it's bad against Bison.
They say it's not bad.
Corjam saying he should have just matched Super there. And shoulda, coulda, woulda. I would have done it because I'm a nut like that, but I was not there, so.
Hear that? THTB is crazy. Right here, Nash and Super. Now for something completely different.
Let's do this.
We have Hornet versus the almost inevitable Hitman, Bison.
Essentially.
He will snap, spend 1 meter, and make your health disappear.
Yes.
But Hornet's got a large character pool.
So
Maybe
we'll
if he can find some unfamiliarity, might be just what he needs.
Might struggle to find that unfamiliarity because Hitman does a really good job of studying how to deal with most of the cast. So Hornet's got his work cut out for him, regardless of who he picks.
Opting for the Lucia that he played versus Hitman earlier in bracket. And that didn't go super well for him. So maybe we'll see an adaptation.
Fight.
Maybe he just likes the way the matchup works.
Maybe he's cycling around the character select.
Maybe he random to Lucia somehow. Got lucky like that. We'll never know.
Never. But we are underway. Grand Finals, Game 1. Let's make some noise, y'all.
Make some noise.
Hornet off to a pretty sizable life lead right now. Hitman working it back. He's got V-Trigger activated now. Hornet is not letting him take advantage of it at all. Oh, that was tricky. I think everybody and their moms got hit there. Oh, hit him with the stock B skill.
And the crouching jab.
Crouching jab takes him out though. Ordered up 1 round.
Looking good so far.
Hornet's got his work cut out for him running from the lower bracket. He's got to win 2 sets in order to take this grand final.
Back throw into Psycho Axe. Pretty consistent pressure for Bison.
Hitman working the corner right now. He's got him stuck there in a pretty good spot. Oh, he catches him out of run. Seems that was an input error on Hornet then. Oh, he dashes through the normal phase shift.
Not getting much out of it.
Party time started on Hornet's end.
But Hitman being pretty consistent on his attacks and just trying to occupy space now.
And playing good. Oh, he gets the EX doubles reverse there.
That's tricky.
awareness on the slide space in there for Hitman. Check
Back
it with
Hornett all the way into the corner, but then threw himself.
EX heads come.
Oh. The trade at the end of the round.
Final round.
Round for Hitman.
Fighting.
2.
The anti-there.
Answers the dash.
Oh, he's just pressing them knees.
Just front flip after front flip after front flip.
Knee press. Oh, he gets the cycle of flame combo there. Pressing pretty hard right now, but has V-trigger active now, so it can happen at this point.
And spending some bar, not getting clean hits off.
Oh,
either.
nice walk under to punish that.
Here with the tempo advantage.
Oh, nice counter poke into the Psycho Blast. That takes the game number 1.
Just one last.
Bison win.
One game apiece.
I wonder if Hornett will actually take this time to maybe make a potential switch on characters. 'Cause I don't think this matchup is very favorable. Not in the favor of Lucia. And no Corjam speaks highly against it. But
There.
it goes back into Lucia.
Frozen to me.
Ooh. Hitman with the early stun. 10 seconds. I mean, EXCPs. Get him out of there. Switch the sides there. Now Hitman's in the corner. That's good. Oh, the shimmy there, but misses the confirm there. That gets a risky slide there. Luckily, wasn't fully punished, but... Oh, interesting exchange there. Hornett uses the V reversal a little too late, and unfortunately, that cost him as Hitman reacts to the throw. Oh, missed the XDP there. One hit away from stun. What did he do? He takes the throw. But it doesn't matter. Hitman's all over him. He gets the stun. He's one hit away, and he takes it with a crouching medium kick.
And Bison win.
That puts Hitman up 2-0. I'm in a little bit of trouble right now. I'd have to predict the switch here.
I am completely stuck on an all black screen, so
Uh-oh.
Round 1.
Uh-oh.
Fight.
Hornett decides to stick it out for the rest of the for the rest of his tournament life in this set.
Do or die with
game.
Lucia.
Yeah, 3 games to make up. Oh, he gets the cross counter there. Goes straight into the dark combo.
something about this character he likes in the matchup.
That or he's just most familiar with this character. A good punish on the flame. Oh, bad CC there. He gets punished pretty hard. He gets caught not watching his toes there, and Hitman is on tournament point. DPO 23. Absolutely love Hitman's use of that. Oh, and another missed DP, and that should be the stun. Oh.
Ends up with the throw too.
Oh, the Hitman! So here we go. Psycho Rasta. And Hitman is your DPO 23 champion. Good job to Hitman. Good job to Hornett as well.
Congratulations to our 12-time Dragon Punch Online champion, Mr. One Life to play Hitman. All right, so thank you guys so very much for tuning in to today's glorious bracket, and thank you to Mr. Town Crier for hitting us with the 4 months with Twitch Prime. Thank you so very much. So I got a bunch of people to thank because there were a bunch of notifications that happened while we were in the middle of talking about other things, so I couldn't say them verbally. I just want to give a quick thanks to Mr. Town Crier for the sub, Mr. Naked Steaks and Scottaru for becoming disciples. Thank you so much for following. Mecha Alex, thank you so much for the raid from the Multi-Blood crew.
Mustafali's in the chat saying he's on his way for Hitman next week, so get excited.
Ooh boy.
Is this a money match challenge? Is this grudge match challenge, or is he coming for him in the bracket?
Oh, we'll get to that. Let's see. Ten Shilnara 21, thank you for becoming a disciple. RyanVile, thank you for becoming a monk again for 2 more months. OldManBirdie, thank you for becoming a disciple. And Meyer 00 PSN, thank you for becoming a disciple. So, as always, you have been watching Dragon Punch Online, the Ohio FGC's premier online fighting game tournament series. We still got another bracket going on. I'm gonna raid the King of Fighters 98 guys because they're actually like just now getting started. So I'm gonna send you guys over to their channel in a bit, but not before I discuss a couple other things that are going on in the Ohio FGC. As always, this tournament is brought to you by the glorious Ohio fighting game community. You can find all of our information about when our events are, who our TOs are, where our Discord communities are. So whether you're in Akron, Cleveland, Cincy, or Toledo, we have a community there for you guys to get like matches in and stuff. So you can find all that information at our collective hub, ohiofgc.com. Speaking of events in the Ohio fighting game community, the crew at Cincy over at Queen City Fights is hosting a series of grudge matches tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST. So one of these notable sets will be your glorious commentator, Mr. the Holy Tony Baker, versus Mr. Mustafali's. And we also got...
Mustafali's. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You gotta have
for you tomorrow.
$50 ready. You gotta have the $50 ready. They're going to me. They're going to me. Because I am the cream of the crop. I am the cream of the crop, and no one does it better.
Money match god, Mr. THTB. Anyway.
I am the cream of the crop.
And we also
always rises to the top.
And we
always rises to the top. Pure athlete youth.
And we also got Mr. Cool Onraj versus Nitrozonic 19. So be sure to check out those 2 grudge matches. They will be happening tomorrow at twitch.tv/Queen City Fights. And a few more things on my personal end before we send things over to the KOF guys. I am running a giveaway. I'm giving away things. Yay. I'm giving away these special arcade stick button tools, so that way you can remove buttons from your arcade stick without accidentally breaking the snap-ins and then be forced to buy more buttons and wait for them to come in. No one has that much time to wait for stuff to come in through USPS. Like, literally no one has the time for that, especially not right now. So why not avoid all that hassle and pain and heartbreak and have one of these tools at your disposal. These snap-out tools apply just enough pressure on the buttons so that way you can easily just pop the buttons out of your stick. Easy peasy. So I'm giving away 3 sets of those, one 24mm and one 30mm in each. I will be announcing the winner for that next Wednesday on stream at 8 p.m. EST. So if you guys want to check this out, you want to enter the giveaway, you want to win these special little tools, be sure to type in giveaway in the chat, and that will give you access to all the glorious giveaway stuff. All right, and so with that, last thing I should mention, the stream that you're watching is sponsored by Grinding Coffee Co. They are a small black-owned LGBTQ affiliated coffee-owned business for streamers. They have a huge, like, vast variety of blends, and I know that if you're anything like me, you need some amount of caffeine in order to get through your day. It's just a thing. I just need it. So you can check out all their special ground coffees and all their lineups by typing in !coffee in the chat. And if you use code pretzels at checkout, you can get 13% off on your order. 50% of the proceeds from their orders do go to charity. So if you're buying stuff from this brand, you get coffee for yourself. You're supporting me and the stream and everything that you're seeing right now. You're paying for like all the graphics and like all the fancy stuff and stuff, and you're supporting charity. So yeah, get yourself some coffee. Power up with some caffeine. All right, so I just want to give a quick thanks to our commentators. Starting with the tried and true Mr. Town Crier. I'm always going to promote yours first because you keep telling yourself that you need to get a new profile picture, but we'll get there when we get there.
I'm going to be working on a project that will probably see me making a separate Twitter from it that I will use to plug from now on, but for now, yeah, it's bad.
I like the little basic Aegis reflector image there, though.
Yeah, I thought it was fun to draw.
It's iconic. It's iconic. It's Town Crier. It's iconic.
See,
Scuffed is my brand.
oh Jesus. So you can follow Mr. Town Crier at towncrier_0 on Twitter. And THTB, the Money Match God, if you want to see all the hype and all the salt, probably from his perspective tomorrow during the Grudge Match series, and you can be sure to get notified of whenever all that stuff goes live by checking out his Twitter. Twitter.com/THTB614. So I'm going to post the links for both of those in the chat. You can also follow Ohio FGC on Twitter at OHFGC if you want like Twitter updates for all of our events and stuff. So that's pretty much all I have to promote to you guys. I am going to drag things right over to the KOF guys. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in to today's Dragon Punch Online SF5 bracket. I have been your stream host and producer, Shaolin Pretzels, joined today by the glorious THCB and Town Crier, and we will see you guys next week for DPO Online number 24.